Hey guys, give me a second here. I want to talk about this today, right? I'm going to talk about this. I told you that this is a very simple fix. I'm just waiting for everybody else to come in. This is a very simple fix. Very simple fix. Very simple fix. We're going to talk about this today. Yep. A lot of people have been asking me what I meant by the post that I meant about economic power. I'm about to tell you exactly what I meant. Because it's not hard. It's not hard to fix this problem that we have going on today. It's not hard. It's not hard at all. And I'm about to show you how simple it is. Because well, we thought it was hard, but it's not. It's not hard. Not one bit to stop all this madness that is going on right now, where we're seeing so many innocent people are killed, right? After they're being detained. And like I said, I speak unapologetically and I'm not going to bite my tongue, but I'm going to speak some truth to the matter today. All right? And here's the thing. If you don't agree with me, then you truly don't understand the power behind economic power. I'm going to show you how simple it is to fix this issue. Like and share this. You're going to love what I'm going to give you. The simple way to fix this. The simplest way to fix this. I'm going to give it to you today. And I hope you guys listen to what I'm saying. Come on in. Let me know you check in. Check in right now. Check in. Say I'm in the building. Check in. All right. Check in. Let me know that you're in. All right. Check in. Say I'm in. Comment I'm in. If you're in, comment I'm in. I'm going to share with you how simple it is. All right. I'm going to show you how easy to fix this problem. It's a very simple fix. It's a very simple fix. And I'm going to show you how easy it is. Come on in. Like and share this. Come on. Like and share. Like and share because it's important that you know how easy it is to fix this problem. Let's talk about how easy it is to fix this problem. Please like and share this. You know when I don't talk no foolishness. You know I'm not here to talk any foolishness. You know I'm not here to just ramble about things. I'm here to talk some truth and some knowledge and spread some awareness to something. So please like and share this. Comment that I'm in. Comment that you're in. Comment that you're in. So that way we know that you're in the building. Comment that I'm in the building. Right? Comment that you're here with me. Because I'm about to share this. Come on. Like and share this, guys. Let's get it up to... I'm not going to start sharing this information. It has to be shared amongst many people. Come on. Like and share this. I'm not coming with no foolishness. I'm coming with real facts of how to fix the situation. And I've been saying it for years. But like I said, I'm a small platform. They're not hearing my voice. It's not getting to the masses. It's not getting to the right ears. So if you know your mayor, tag them in this. If you know a Senate, tag them in this. Tag them because it needs to be said and it needs to be heard. And it's very simple. It is not complicated and it's not hard. But I am going to share with you how simple it is. It is very simple. Keep sharing, guys. Keep sharing. I'm pulling up the actual numbers right now so that way you guys can get it. But I'm going to show you the solution. The solution to fix the problem is so simple, right? It is so simple. And once you see, and I'm not taking long either. This is not going to be one of those long things. This is going to be no more than 10 minutes, if not 15 minutes. So that's why I'm telling you to share this so that way we could get the word out. All right? Because this is ridiculous. This is ridiculous. And it's time we start showing them. And let me tell you, you don't have to bring violence. What I'm going to share is nothing to pertain to violence. This is nothing that's pertaining to arming anybody. This is not going to talk about none of that. None of that. What I'm going to talk about is some real factual things that if things were set up a certain way and they all right, let's talk about the issue. The issue on the hand right now, guys, is that from my perspective, I'm seeing a perspective where someone could look at a person that looks like me, right? Could look at a person like me and kind of seem as if that they would think that we have no value. So it's easy for them to gun us down, shoot us down, and all these things, right? So it's easy to gun down someone that look like me because they feel that all black people, in their head, perception. Let's look at it from both angles, right? The perception of a black man is that he's a thug, he's a gangster. They put out this whole persona about all these different things about black people, right? And it's a marketing tool that will work very well to the masses. Because even to this day, if a white person see a black man walk next to them, they cringe their purse a little bit. Even if that black man is wearing a suit, well dressed, well dappered. Compared to a Caucasian fellow, she would not do the same thing. This is just facts and reality. So the whole persona, even if you never had the mindset to think like this, the marketing propaganda that was done, it was done so well that in our minds subconsciously, even if you don't want to feel that way, you're going to feel that way. You understand? You're going to feel that way. And as a black man, it's one of the most dangerous things right now is a black man being in America. That is the most, let me tell you, a black man have a life expectancy everywhere else around the world except in America. You get killed much quicker. Just for being black. Right? So that is the issue. We know that's the problem. I'm not here to sing on that anymore. Now, what I want to talk about is the solution. Right? Think about this. I'm looking at numbers. It says, and these are numbers. You ready? 1 in 1,000 black men and boys in America can expect to die at the hands of police. So that risk is 2.5 times higher than for a white male. And let me tell you, you know what's sad about this? Wow. I look at myself, right? And I remember a situation that happened with me when I was a child. And picture this scenario. Picture getting bullied. Picture reported it to the school, reported to the principals, reported to everybody, even to the police station, filed a report. And got bullied again. You defend yourself. Not that you pursue the fight. You defend yourself, right? And you end up that you actually put some palms on the person and actually beat the crap out of them. And they fought back, but it's just that you finally fight back. And then when the police come, the only person got taken out handcuffed was this guy, the black guy. Right? And the fact that I was the minor, he was the person older in the school. He's 18. I was the minor. And I was the one who got arrested. And when it's all said and done, and when I went to court, the court dropped all the cases, dropped everything when they saw that, hey, this kid had a good school record. He does good in school. He's active in sports. And when they checked the kid's rap sheet, he has a rap sheet this long from here to there. But yet still, I got taken out in handcuffs when there was document of me already saying that this kid was bullying me. This kid, do you see what I'm saying? So the whole persona is the minute you stand your ground, you're listed as aggressive, you're listed as erotic, you're listed as a threat. Because the propaganda, the marketing that was done in the world about black folks is that we are dangerous. That's not me just saying that. Those are facts. And there's enough movies. If you don't believe me, watch the documentary called The 13th. And when you learn about the 13th Amendment, and if you learn some of the American truth, I don't call it history, I call it truth, you would realize that being a black man has always been a disadvantage. Being black in America has always been a disadvantage to you. So when we gain success and understanding, that's the reason why I say that we're losing. We're still losing because we still don't understand simple financial concepts. We're not fighting a race war, guys. That war has been over. Because if there was a race war, I hate to say it, black folks, we would dominate. Because we would have everybody else team in. That's not the lingo here. It's not a race war. It's an economic war that we're fighting. The terms have changed. And the problem is that nobody understands that. Everybody thinks that we're fighting this race war. It's not a race problem we have. It's an economic problem. It's the value. They don't value us. A black person, they don't have that image that we are valuable to them. Or they don't think that we have value in society. We are considered second-class citizen compared to them, when there's nobody that's better than me, no better than you, or we're not better than anybody. But at the same time, it's because they don't see that we are worthy to have that compassionate patience with. I've seen scenarios of where, even here in Jersey, very much Jersey, where I look at a scenario where a guy had a gun in his hand, walking back and forth, and they were so patient with him. Telling him, put the gun down. He walked back and forth. He even walked up to them. He walked back. He walked away. He walked back. This was going on for minutes. And I said, if that was a black man, the black man don't even have to have a gun in his hand. They'd lighten him up. If he even made the mistake and sneeze, achoo, I move his hand. That's the reality. And the reason why they could be this way is because they don't see us having value. You know what shocked me? I was at the hospital, right? And I had to go to the hospital. I forgot what I went for. But whatever, I went to the hospital. And the lady, you know, the hospital, they ask you if you have a will or an estate done, right? And I told the lady, yeah, I have all my estate in order and everything already. She looked at me like, shocked. It wasn't shocked because I was a young man saying that. She was shocked because it was a black man saying that. They ask you that question, do you have a will and all that? And I told her, yeah, I have all my trust and everything is in place. If anything was to happen to me, I have my directive, everything is in order. She was like, wow, I've never heard most people say they have that done. And I'm looking like, I know, it's rare. That's sad that I have to even think that it's rare to talk like that. So here's the thing. How do we fix the problem? I want you guys to listen to me, and I want you to listen to me with a unbiased. Let's take away the whole they're killing us thing out of the way. Take away the emotions right now. Let's talk about logic now. Let's talk about logically thinking about this, right? And like I said, I don't want to keep this. I want it to be a short. See, I already went over. I want to keep it short. Think about the idea that, think about every person that they have killed ever since police been killing people. When we find out that all these people were innocent, they weren't doing nothing, you check out their background, and some of them were really good people, right? But let's say whatever, for all of them, it doesn't matter who they are. Imagine that every time the police killed somebody, right? And each one of these people that were shot and murdered or killed underneath a police possession, let's say that they had life insurance. I want to show you economic power now. You ready? Imagine that every last one of those people had $1 million life insurance policy and they killed them. How much millions do you think they would have to pay out? Let's look at the numbers real quick, right? Because I want to show you something that you people are, we're not looking at. How many people, I'm not even going to class it as a black person now. How many people were killed by police? And I'm going to put innocently. Right? And Guys, when I looked at this the last time, and I talked about this before, right? I talked about this before, and I was telling people that all we have to do to fix this issue, until people's pocket starts to get hurt, nothing will change. Nothing will change until pockets are getting hit. Pockets are getting hit. You cannot change people's mindset. But let me tell you something. When you start messing with some of these big insurance companies and financial companies out there, and you start messing with their pockets, I don't care how big and bad you think you are as a police officer. I bet you if they start losing too much money due to the hands of police officers shooting down people and killing them and not being rational and being patient, I guarantee you there will come a change. So imagine, let's say that 100 people have died over that. What's 100 times a million? That's 100 million you would have cost insurance companies in killing a person. Do you think that they would actually start treat people better if they know that every time they pull the trigger, they're going to cost that insurance company $1 million? And for every time they do that, the companies have to pay out millions of dollars. And by the time they keep paying out millions of dollars, they may put these financial companies at risk of losing and actually going bankrupt due to the amount of mortality rates, which actually force the companies to actually lose money. Don't you think these banks that own some of these insurance companies will actually step in and say, listen to me, police, the officers, you better stop killing these people and learn to detain them because you're hurting us. Who you think make big decisions in this country? You think it's your president? You think it's your governor? No, people. The power always been in the power of the banks. It's always been the financial institute. They're the one in power. The only way you could stop what's going on is if you start having them feel the pain. So every time they kill one of us, they got to pay our family millions of dollars through life insurance. And now guess what? You killed my uncle? Okay. Yes. You took him from us, but you just put us in a better position. You couldn't give us a 40 acres and a mule. Now we're going to get us $1 million, and then we're going to use that and capitalize on that, and we're going to actually start playing a fair game. So every time you shoot one of us down, $1 million check. $1 million check. Now, is that making sense, guys? Comment below. Is that making sense? Imagine the idea that every time you hear they shot somebody, kill somebody, that family's getting $1 million check. I guarantee you guys, I guarantee you the only way we could stop the violence amongst all people of the hands not only even of the police and even of citizens. You want to change anything here in America? You can't change it with their mindset. You got to change it by money, because money rules America. America is run on money. So the minute you want any change, any form of change, any form of reform, let it start hitting their pockets. Let it start hitting their pockets. Like I always said, I'm not worried. I walk very freely because I know what I'm worth. So hurting a guy like me, all you're doing is empowering my family with a lot of money. All you're doing is empowering my family with a lot of money. I walk freely. I'm not worried about if I pass away. I know if I pass away, I'm worth more than I am alive. So you hurt me? Good. My family's set. You hurt any of my children? They're set. You hurt any of my family? We're set. You see, the problem is that They don't see any value. You know, one of the things that I always joke around, I said, man, if they kill, you know, imagine if you walk up to somebody and they're about to do something, right? And let's say that the police, and they just say, hey, you kill me, just know that you're going to make my family rich. I ain't scared to die. I have life insurance. I ain't scared to die. Make my family rich. Imagine that. Make my family rich. Make my family wealthy, please. Because I ain't scared to die. See, the problem is that, guys, if they don't see no value, then this finger will always do this. Or they'll lean on our necks. They will. Let me tell you, man, the day that we just get that concept, that's why we're not equal. There's no value. They don't see no value. They know if they kill us, all that's going to happen is probably they get terminated. They probably get a little jail time, but nothing really as bad is happening to them. So they're free to do what they please. Most of the time, they try to find some way to justify that killing. See, we're here marching and screaming. How many of those people out there marching and screaming right now have life insurance? What if they get hurt? What if they get shot? What if they get hurt from the same very mob of riots that's out there doing the rioting right now? When are you guys going to realize that rioting and marching won't change a damn thing? They don't change nothing. It doesn't change anything, because eventually, how long are you going to ride for? How long are you going to march for? How many times? How long are you going to be picket spent? How many times? Like, you're sitting there messing up the neighborhood. All you're doing is destroying your neighborhood. All you're doing is destroying your neighborhood. All you're doing is destroying the very store that's feeding your family in that neighborhood. What do you think going to happen to those stores if you destroy them in that neighborhood? They're not going to be there anymore. So what did you accomplish? When are you going to realize that this is not a race war, it's an economic war? You're fighting the wrong battle. You're bringing the wrong aggression to the wrong thing. That's the reason why all these years marching and protesting for what? We know what the problem is already. Nothing's going to change until we start fighting the right battle. The battle that we're fighting is economical power. You won't get power until you add value. Until value is perceived when they see us, then all they're going to do is keep killing us. Nothing will change. This will die down 2 months from now. 2 months from now, this will be died down. How long are you going to riot for? How long are you going to march for? How long are you going to protest for? Let's be for real. To change anything, it has to hit their pockets. That's the only thing that these rich, greedy people care about. All they care about is their money. So until you hit the pocket, they won't stop it. And the way you hit the pocket, have $1 million life insurance. Have over $1 million in life insurance, and you see the difference. See how quick you'll get justice reforms. See how quick you'll hear that police are making different procedures to how they interact with all. They're classed as all citizen. See what I'm giving you right now is just truth to the matter. Look at all the people that died. And then do the background. Did they have life insurance? They didn't. So there was no value. The big guys that could make the decisions, they didn't lose anything. They didn't miss out on $1 million. Their company didn't pay out $1 million. Their company didn't pay out over $10 million, $20 million a year due to the death of these people killed by police. Okay, let companies start losing hundreds of millions of dollars a year in death claims just from gun violence at the hands of police or anybody. And watch how quick things start to change a little bit. Watch. I'm telling you. If you believe me, comment, I'm right. If companies had to pay out hundreds of millions of dollars a year due to killing of peace people every year, trust me, somebody's eyebrow going to go up, and they're going to get in front of some people and say, hey, we need to stop that. Stop that. So, stop fighting the wrong war. We're fighting an economical, it's money. It's wealth problem. It's just that nobody taught us how to build wealth or create a wealth for ourselves. And that's the issue in America today, guys. And this issue is around the world, but I can only speak for America where I reside. So I've learned that's always been the issue. And until we fix that issue, no other issue will be fixed. It's always been economical. It's always been. We always been saying we want equality. Do you know what kind of equality that we wanted? It was the equality to be fair. To have a fair race to the top. But let's be for real. In these modern times, back in the days, we could say yes, there were obstacles that could have prevented us from being that way. But not in today's day, guys. Not in today's days. The fair race is here now. It's just that we are not learning it. We're too busy thinking what we think is wealth. It's not wealth. There's a difference. So, watch this again and listen to what I'm telling you. If a company had to pay out hundreds of $millions a year, even if for a month, if they had to pay out $100 million a month, if they killed 100 people throughout North America a month through police brutality or whatever, and these insurance companies are paying out hundreds of $millions on a monthly basis, let me tell you, someone it's going to catch somebody's attention, the right people's attention, and that's when they're going to start making the phone calls and say, yo, y'all need to fix that. Because y'all costing us money. And that's the only way things will change. Nothing will change through marching and protest. They said give them time. Let them march. Let them feel like they get their word out. They get their aggression out. They feel like they did something. Feel like you did a higher purpose. You did something. And then they just wait till you calm down. And then they do it right back again. Maybe not in that very same state, but they may do it in another state. What you gonna do? You're just gonna jump from state to state? There's people getting killed every day by police. There's people getting killed every day by citizens. There's people getting mistreated all day long, every day. The only way things will change is when it start hurting their pockets. So I hope you guys start listening. Go get life insurance. If you could get $1 million or more, get it. And just watch. Just watch. Or you don't believe me? How about you do this for research? Research how much percentage of black people have life insurance. I'll leave you to go research that. Research that. And then compare that to a Caucasian person. How many of them have life insurance? And you wonder why they're not getting gunned down. They have value. We don't have value. Yes, as human beings, we're valuable, but we live in America. It's a capitalism. We live in a capitalistic country. Everything's about value. And until you perceive value, it's easy for them to kill you. So, I hope that sheds some light to some reality for most of us. And show you what you need to put in place. Alright? So, I just want to share that with you guys. Because I've been talking about that for years. But I figured it's time that I remind you guys again. Become valuable and they treat you like one. See, I know that we're all diamonds, but some of us diamonds don't shine like some. Some of us still look dirty, look like the purest form of diamond. Do you know what a diamond look like? A diamond is this dirty, muddy looking thing. It looks dirty. It looks like a piece of rock that you throw away. And that's what they've been doing with our lives. They've been treating us like the rock in its purest form. But they don't understand that with a little bit of life insurance, that's us getting polished. That's us getting placed in the right ring. So now we could show off our wealth when you walk down the street. We know that when we look at each other, we're worth something. And it's not just worth something because we say, oh, in the eyes of God, we're worth. No, no, no. We're worth that on land and in God's eyes as well. And that will become your protection. All right? So I hope that helped you guys. And I guarantee that's the only way we can make some change. Share this, tag it with somebody, tell them, hey, you need to listen to this. All right? So my name is Keyon Corniffe, also known as Mr. Finance. Just always remember that you're one decision away from changing your future for the better. So always remember the choice is yours. Choose wisely.